Okay, so we gave you so far words beginning with Aleph till Yod, the first half of the Hebrew alphabet, and we're continuing from Yod now. See how far we get. We've given a whole bunch of words. It was a half-an-hour video, and this is the second one in the series. Okay, Yad, hand, Yada, knew, noticed, Yeda, he will know, he will notice. Yehuda, Judah, Yehudi, Jew, or Judahite, someone from Judea, Judean. Yahweh, the Lord, the name of God. Yah or Yah. And Yahweh, it could be Yahuwah, it could be Yahweh, it could be Yahweh, it could be Yehovah. I say Yahuwah. That form actually doesn't occur in the Bible directly, but if we go back to the earliest transliterations, going back to the time of the exile to Babylon, we find that in transliteration, it would be Yahuwah or something similar to that, Yahuwah. But in the actual text itself, we usually find what people read as Yehovah, which is supposed to be the normal letters, Yod He Vav He, and they are supposed to be vocalized with vowels from the word Adonai. It doesn't really fit, but that's what they say, Adonai. And so when a Jew would read the text, because he was forbidden to actually say God's name, which we as Christians are not, but he was, he wouldn't read Yahuwah, he would read Adonai. And if the combination was Yahuwah next to Adonai, for example, in Ezekiel, it often says Adonai Yahuwah, then the Jew would read something else. Maybe they would have the vocalization of the word Yahuwah with the word Elohim. And so it would be Yehovah. They would say Yehovah. It makes a big mess in Norwegian, and in English when they try and play with the grammar and ignore the actual text which is written. So you find out that in Norway they will read, when it says Adonai Yahuwah, they will read, thus says Haren, Haren. But there are two words there, and one is God and one is Lord, or one is Yehovah. And so it should say, thus says, for example, Adonai Yahuwah. That's what it says in the Hebrew, or the Lord Yahuwah. But when they play with translation, instead of giving you a direct grammatical translation, they give you a theological translation. Then they remove God's name because of traditions, which are not Christian traditions, they are Jewish traditions. So in other words, in the stream of Judaism, it's very legitimate not to use God's name. But in the stream of Christ, a Messiah, he was a prophet stream, and in that stream, they always used God's name when they wanted to. Jeremiah, Isaiah, when it was the right time, King David, they would call on the name Yahuwah. They wouldn't put a substitute in there. Sometimes they'd use the term Adonai because it means my Lord or Lord, but they would actually use Father's name, the God's name. And Jesus came in the name of Yahuwah, Baruch Haba B'Shem Yahuwah. He didn't come in the name of Adonai because he is Adonai. Amen. All right, so that's a little bit of a sideline on the name Yehovah, Yahuwah, Yahweh, etc., etc., etc. Okay, Yehonatan, which is Jonathan, or Yonatan, Yahuwah, who he gave, Yahuwah gave. Yehoshua, which is Joshua, or also Yeshua, which is Yeshua in the Second Temple period. Yoav, Joab, Yahuwah's his father or something. Yom, day. Yosef, he will add Joseph. Yachad, together, at the same time, adverb. Yishif, or Ishif, will be good. Yayin, wine. Yachol was able. Yuchal will be able. Yalad brought forth. Yeled was brought forth. Yalda give birth, or Yalda teled give birth. Yeled son. Yalda girl, or child, or girl. Yam sea, or west. Yamin right hand, or south. So yes, it's south. The right is the south in the Bible. If you think of the four directions. Yasaf added, continued. Yaakov, Jacob. Something to do with the heel. He will supplant, he will grab hold of the heel. Akev, I believe, is a heel. Yatsa, go or come, or went or came out, went or came forth. Yetze, will go or will go out or will come forth. Yare, fear, feared or was afraid. Ira, will fear or will be afraid. Or Yira, will fear or will be afraid. Yira will be or will be afraid. I believe actually in the Ira or Yira, there are two yods. It's Yod Yod Resh Aleph. And I read in the Jastro dictionary that when the double yod is often used to bring about the consonantal function of the yod. So ira would be the yod used as a kind of vowel, but yira is the yod used as a consonant followed by a yod used as a vowel, and this here, the double yod, can represent the consonantal value of the letter yod. Ja, jira, notice that the yod blocks the air. Yap, yip, yip, at least it almost blocks the air. Ip does not block any air. I, ye, ye, ye is almost blocked. It actually is. I guess that's what they call a semi-vowel. Ye, there is air flowing through, but the mouth is not open like E, where it's R, E, E, O, U, R, E, E, O, U. No air is blocked, and so the vowel is flowing. Ye, ye, it's not really blocking the air, but it's almost blocking the air. Oh, Jesus is Lord. Yes, Hahara. Jesus Christ is Lord. All right. Yerav Jeroboam. Well, if I was looking at this literally, it could read, he will increase or multiply people. I mean, I'm not sure if that's the etymology, but looking at the letters, that's one thing it could mean. He'll make the people great. Yarad, descended, went down. Yered, he will descend, he will go down. Yarden, Jordan. Notice that Jordan, the word Jordan, is connected to the idea of going down. Amen. And that the Jordan goes down from the Galilee and from the Sea of Galilee to the Dead Sea. It's all going down. Amen. Yarden. And it's also linked to the name of the person in the book of Genesis, Jared, who is one who went down. And that fits in with the 10 names in Genesis from Adam the first 10 generations, where it literally tells a story. If you read them as having meaning, they tell a story, and it's the story of the gospel. You can see that in Sidroff. Some lady comes out with it. Maybe one day I will explain that. Yerushalayim. Now, I notice I said Jerusalem, but it's actually written, if you were ignoring the vowel points, it's written Jerusalem, but Jerusalem makes it a plural, not a plural, a double. So Aznayim will be talking about the two ears, Anayim will be talking about the two eyes, Yerushalayim will be talking about the two Jerusalems. And we know that in the New Testament, we have Jerusalem on earth and we have the Jerusalem above. And according to some scholars, it's very specific the way that the New Testament actually reflects and talks about these two separately. Irmaya, Jeremiah. Irmeyahu, Jeremiah. Now, Irnaya. Now, notice Iram, it's to do with exalted. He will be exalted. He will be lifted. And the suffering servant in Isaiah, he is one who is Yarim, or Yaram Vanessa Yarum. He will be lifted high. He will be high and exalted. And in Isaiah, when he first sees Yahuwah, he says he saw Yahuwah, or Adonai, and he was Rambanissa, high and lifted up. Rambanissa. So Iram, high, lifted up. Oregon connected this with Jeremiah as well. So Yah is lifted. He will lift up Yah, or he lifted. He is lifted, Yah. Yarash, inherited, subdued, possessed, dispossessed. Yirash, will inherit, will subdue, will possess, will dispossess. Yesh, there is. Ar, Yashav, sat, dwelt, inhabited. Yeshev, he will sit, he will sit, he will dwell, he will inherit. Yashar, straight, upright, ejected. That word Yashar is similar to, if you're just looking at the original Hebrew, Yod, Shin, Sin, Reish, Israel is the one who is upright with God. Even though it's Israel, since the letters in the original did not have different soundings, we couldn't tell which is which. It can be read as he will be upright like God, or he will upright God, or something like that, straight God. Israel. Ke, as, like, preposition. Ka'asher, as, conjugation. Kavad, be heavy, was heavy, was honored. Ikabed, Ichbad, will be heavy, will be honored. Kibed, honor. Yechabed, will honor. So kibed, honored. Yechabed, will honor. Kaved, heavy, honored. Kavod, honor, glory, possessions. Keves, Keves, young ram, sheep. Kivsa, female sheep. Ko, thus, so, adverb. Kohen, priest. Konen, established. Yechonen, will establish. Koach, strength, power. Ki, because, for, that, when, but, indeed, truly. Conjunction, sorry. Ki'im, except, unless, but in a negative context. That if in a positive context. Kol, all, every. Kala, cease, finish. Ceased, finished, was complete, came to an end. Ikle, will cease, will finish, will be complete, will come to an end. Ha ha ha. Kila, finished, completed, destroyed. Yekhale, will be finished, will be completed, will be destroyed. Kli, vessel, utensil. Come on, just like, relational, particle. Ken, thus, so, rightly. Kanaf, wing. Kise, throne. Kisa, cover, covered, concealed. Yechase, will cover, will conceal. Kesef, silver. Kaf, hand, palm. It's one of the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. Kaf, hand, palm, literally. It's literally the same thing. Kiper, expiated, purified, purged, atoned. Yechaper, will expiate, will purify, will purge, will atone. Kesev, sheep. Kispa, female sheep. And there's a dialectic form, kebes. Dialectical form, kebes. Keshev, hey, interesting. Okay, so I'll do that again. Kesev, sheep, masculine. Kisba, feminine sheep. And dialectical form, kebes, where the B or the bet comes in the middle. Whereas in the other cases, the bet came before after the scene. In this case, the bet comes before the scene. Switching spelling there. Karat, he cut. Cut off, he cut off. He cut down. He made a covenant. Ikrot, ichrot, he will cut off. He will cut down. He will make a covenant. Katav, he wrote. Iktov, he will write. Le, to, towards. One of those single letter prepositions like be. To, towards, for. Lo, no, not. Lev, heart. Also long form, levav, which is considered usually the root of this. Levad, alone, besides. Levi, Levi, which is connected to, clinging to, connected to. Lechem, bread. Laila, night. La'il, poetic form. Moving on. Oh, this chair is new for me. I do feel a little bit insecure going back there. Okay. Lachad, seized, captured. Ilchod, will seize, will capture. Lachen, therefore, adverb. Lama, why? Sometimes accented, lama. Okay, so yeah. Lama'an, for the sake of, on account of, in order that, conjugation, for the sake of, on account of preposition. Lifnei, before preposition. Lakak, he took. Ikak, he will take. Lakak, he received, he married. Ikak, he will receive, he will take, he will marry. Likrat, likrat, over against, opposite. Infinitive construct as preposition. Lashon, tongue. Me'od, very, exceedingly. Force, might. Very, exceedingly adverb. Force, might, noun. Meya, 100. Matayim, 200. Migrash, pasture, untilled ground, produce. Midbar, wilderness, pasturage, steppe. Ma, what, how, interrogative pronoun, other forms. Ma, as in a shorter name, and may. May, so we got a dialect there. Al may, that's what it says in Isaiah chapter 1. Al may, how long will you, or where am I going to hit you now? Isaiah 1:5, I believe. Moab, Moabi, Moabites, and some people connect that to from my father, from dad. Syria. Moed, appointed time, appointed place or time, season. Marvet, death. Mizbeach, altar. Mizrak, sunrise, east. Machane, camp, army. Mate, rod, staff, tribe. Me, who, interrogative. Mayim, water. Malay, beef, was full, contained. Imala, be full, will be full, will be contained, or will contain, sorry. Mile, fill. Yemale, will fill. Mile, fulfill. Yemale, will fulfill. Malach, messenger. Melacha, work. Melacha, work. Milchama, war, battle. Malak, king. Okay, we're going to make that the end of the second video, and we're going to go from this letter Mem on afterwards.